Welcome back to the Barcelona save. Yesterday, we picked up some very important results. Today, it takes another step up. We start with the Clasico, as you can see, away from home at the Santiago Bernabeu. Then after an international break, it's another away game in Madrid at the Estadio Metropolitano against Atleti. And then 4 days after that, it's another away game, this time in Milan at San Siro. We need a win, certainly, in the Champions League because of the nature of the group there. You'll see it later in the episode. And, well, the league is not tight, but it certainly could become so if we lose to Madrid in both games, both Madrids. If Real and Atleti get victories against us, that league, that top four, shrinks with regards to deficits between each other. And we're right back in a proper fight rather than looking to try and keep ourselves away from one. You'll notice that our Erling Haaland is top goal scorer in the league. You'll also notice that joint second top goal scorer in the league is a certain Ansu Fati of Real Madrid. Yikes. So, Clasico first, then Atleti and AC Milan after that. Three of the biggest clubs in European football playing one of the other biggest clubs in European football. Episodes don't come much bigger than this with regards quality and standard of opponent. Hopefully, the quality and standard of our play and results will show that we're the best of the four. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this final season at Barcelona. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of it, or of course the final save of the FIFA year to come afterwards. But Real Madrid away is where we start. Thibaut Courtois still in goal for them. Matty Cash at right back. They also have Kyle Walker at the club too. Eder Militao alongside Presnel Kimpembe. I think was a new signing this window or this season. I might be mistaken there. Ferland Mendy at left back for them. Casemiro still holding with Fede Valverde and Eduardo Camavinga in the midfield. Timo Werner through the middle with Sadio Mane on one side and Ansu Fati on the other. Of course, we dubbed him Ansu Figo in the previous 3-year spell here at Barcelona because of the switch from one to the other. They got an 88 rated Laporte, 84 Gundogan, Spinazzola at 83, Wirtz at 86, Moise Kean at 87 as well. Benzema's 80 rated now and pretty out of it, so although to be fair, he's probably no different to Harry Kane in the latter stages of the Cambridge save. No pace, but still got the technical ability. But 80 is a big decrease in his overall rating. We're at full strength, other than, well, I don't know whether you'd class it not full strength to have Messi in the side ahead of Bernardo Silva, but Messi's in the side ahead of Bernardo Silva. That's the only change to the usual team. This is such a big fixture. I don't mind a draw, in all honesty. I really don't mind a draw. I can't get near them. I genuinely can't get near them. Werner to Sadio Mane. Now a Bayern Munich player, IRL. So him moving away from Liverpool is realistic in this save. He just hasn't moved to the right nation. Can Kessié win that? Timo Werner knocks it down. Valverde, Casemiro, Werner. Saved by ter Stegen. Does a keeper making a save count as me in possession? I didn't want replay. I wanted match stats. Does that count as me in possession or not? No, it doesn't. Still 100% possession for Real Madrid. Oh, God. They're going to score without me having touched the ball, aren't they? Deliver from Fati. Kessié flicks away. Camavinga brings it down. Still the danger is there. I've definitely fouled Camavinga there. Werner. Good block by Matthijs de Ligt. It is all Real Madrid in these opening stages. Valverde's effort well blocked. Ansu Figo into the middle. Torres beats Militao. An overhead kick attempt there from Presnel Kimpembe, of all people. Ansu Fati into the middle again, and Araujo is there. Can I please just have some possession? Thank you. My God. Challenged by Matty Cash. Illegal challenge by Matty Cash. 0-0. Kessié out to Ferran Torres. Here comes certain Leo Messi. We'll go back to Ferran Torres. Matty has some pace, but I don't recall him being electric fast. That's a good ball. Oh, but it's just got too much on it for Erling Haaland. He really could have caused them some problems there with a well-placed header. Timo Werner might cause me problems here with a well-placed pass. I see the one that's going to come. And he did look to try and find Valverde in the middle. And thankfully, we just positioned ourselves well enough that we were able to stop them from getting it through. Trying to counter ourselves, but unsuccessful in doing so before the whistle goes. A battle, this. One that Real Madrid are winning, but thankfully they're not on the scoreline. Still 0-0 at the break. I said I'd take a draw. That's still the case, especially with how well they're playing. Cucurella. Midfielder comes out and there's just no space in behind. Unbelievable footwork from Messi, though. Ferran Torres is there. We use Leo. Oh, I mean, that's nasty from Eder Militao. Might count himself lucky there not to have picked up a straight red for that. He's from behind and nowhere near the ball. Is it the right place to shoot from? I don't think so. I'm going to put Messi on it. And I'm going to try and float it towards the back post where Ferran Torres and Erling Haaland will be waiting. Just like this. Oh! Just like that! Vamos! Barcelona 1! Real Madrid 0. Shh! Messi to Haaland! Set piece goal from Barcelona. Oh, I hope I don't regret shushing the Real Madrid fans at the Bernabeu, but that was perfection. Dreamy! Yes! See! Oh. Haaland, what a header. Courtois can't stop it. Yes! 1-0 up against Real Madrid. This will give us a hell of a lead at the top of the table. We have to be ready for the inevitable Real Madrid response. And you just can't change player quickly enough to deal with passing like that. I'm worried about them finding Mane here. Matty Cash. Oh, that's loose. Casemiro! Well, what a header that was. Destined for the bottom corner. Casemiro nearly finding an equaliser with a header from 18 yards. Keeper unsighted, to be fair, and actually done very well to get to it. They're bringing on Florian Wirtz for Eduardo Camavinga. That's some more attacking change. Kessié gets to that first. I might have to make some defensive changes of my own to try and adjust for that. Mane inside to Ansu Fati. Werner, Araujo in the way. How he's blocked that, I'm not sure. Nor do I really care. All I am bothered about is the fact that he blocked it. Go on, Ferran. Can I get you down the line there? Probably not. Let's switch it. Let's not waste it, is what I was going to say. He just took so long to swing at it that they got a foot in. Mane. Back to Matty Cash, Valverde, Werner, Casemiro. Win this, please. Well up, Mazraoui. Don't fancy Sterling with that. Fati and Werner getting in the way, and one of them used an arm. 20 minutes to go. Calm it down. Slow it down. See this out. Benzema is on for them in the final stages. Darwin Nunez is up. Excuse me, Frank. Darwin Nunez is on for me in the final stages. I don't know what Kessié is on there. That was a disgustingly poor challenge. Or pass, even. Mane with the ball back to Casemiro. Front Kessié get dropped if they get themselves back in it from that. Brilliant save by ter Stegen. Superbly done. I had to rely on him there because that was very well struck. Darwin Nunez is on for me. And Gavi is on as well for Messi. We just try and have a little bit more defensive nous in that central area. But going from defensive nous to attacking prowess. Darwin Nunez seals it off the bench. Liverpool's new hero as Sadio Mane leaves. And the Uruguayan arrives. He's well and truly arrived in La Liga for us now here at Barcelona. That's the second time he's come off the bench this season and scored a very important goal. That is us winning the Clasico. That is us going 7 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of the table and potentially 7 points clear of anybody else as well, depending on other results. Advantage Barcelona for the La Liga title. The one trophy we haven't won yet so far in this save in the 4 years that we've been here. Sterling looking for Kessié. He very nearly gifted them an equaliser. He's got a pen though. A yellow card for Presnel Kimpembe. I'm not sure that's a penalty. Drama at the end, yet further still. I got my shot away. He's just kind of landed on Kimpembe at the bottom. It's frustrating that I've now taken Messi off, so he can't take it. But who has the best pen? Well, Kessié won it. He's got 89 pens, so Frank Kessié can take it. Going to go top leftish. And Courtois is going to save. Arguably justice, because I don't think it should have been a pen anyway. Militao can't... Oh, sorry, Araujo can't get to that ahead of Militao, and they will clear it here, Real Madrid. It could have been an embarrassing 3-0 drubbing. It's still not a great result for Real Madrid fans, but certainly 2-0 reads a lot better than 3, and 2 goals in the final 10 minutes for a proper late crumble. Ferran Torres, Barella, Darwin Nunez. We could yet still add that third. Ferran. Oh, Gavi can't get it under control. We'll just settle for 2. But 2 will be enough. Benzema looking to find Sadio Mane. Maybe a consolation goal for Real Madrid. Maybe not. 3 minutes added on and they've given it away. Definitely not any sort of consolation goal for Real Madrid. And we might be able to still seal it with a third. I see Raheem Sterling at the back post. I'll look for him on the volley. That is spectacular from Barcelona. I can't recall the results from the first 3 seasons, but I think that's probably the best Clasico result we've had. A 3-0 win at the Bernabeu. Those of you that remember the first 3 seasons more vividly may well be able to correct me on that in the comments, but that's a brilliant goal on the counter-attack, and that is Real Madrid dead and buried. Oh, what a way to start such an important episode today. A 3-0 win in Madrid. And our next game is in Madrid against Atleti next time around. What does the league table look like? There is an international break now, so everybody should come back fit. And the gap at the top is 7 points. It could drop to 6 if Valencia win on the Sunday, which they do. But regardless, we are still 6 points clear at the top. Atleti to play next. Jan Oblak in goal for Atleti. They're playing a Christmas tree formation as well, although the centre-backs are slightly further apart. Klosterman, Joe Gomez and Clement Longley. Can't recall, who was it that played the really narrow 3-back against us? It was in a recent episode. I can't remember off the top of my head. Luis Diaz out on the right-hand side. No, it might have been Frankfurt, actually, with Nicola Pepper. Yeah, it was Frankfurt. Luis Diaz out on the right-hand side. Jeffrey Kondogbia with Marcos Llorente and Marcus Rashford. Marcus. Kingsley Coman on the right. Mateus Cunha on the left of the front triangle with Joao Felix spearheading it through the middle. And that is all they've got, talent-wise. Sunset 82, and then a number of 70 rated players, 78 being the highest. They do not have anything other than an 11, Atletico Madrid, right now in this save. We absolutely do. One change for me with Rafinha coming in for a slightly tired Raheem Sterling, who, to be fair, probably should have deserved a start after getting the sealer against Real Madrid, but wanted to give Rafinha a game because we've not really utilised him that much, and he's a player that I do like in real life, so I'd like to use him a little bit more in this save if I have the opportunity to, and we have the opportunity to with this one, so we'll use him, shall we? Marcos Llorente into Joao Felix, good block by Araujo. Kessié ran past the football. Cucurella's pass straight to an Atleti man. Not the best of starts. Bernardo Silva intercepts, though. That was meant for Kessié. Never mind. Ferran Torres. Oh, look at the space through the middle for Nicolo Barella. And whoever closes me down, I'll just pass it to the other man. And then we'll square that because, sorry, I can't help myself. 1-0 Barcelona. Erling Haaland keeps up his run of a goal in every single game on average. He's not scored in every game. He's scored a couple on occasion and not scored on occasion, but I think that's 14 in 14 for the big Norwegian. Sorry, Jan Oblak, you're 93 rated. I thought if I shoot there, he's probably going to save it. Square it, I stand a better chance of scoring. And what do you know? We scored. Sorry, Jan. Is it 14 in 14? Oh no, it's 13 in 13. Well, still counts, 1 goal per game average. On we go. In the 10th minute again as well. He scored his 10th goal in his 10th game in his 10th minute. And, oh, not his 10th minute, the 10th minute. and now scores his 13th and 13 in the 10th minute. Maybe I should have waited an extra 3 minutes and tried to match it with 13, 13, 13 as well. Although unlucky for some, maybe it's better that I didn't. Luis Diaz down the line for Atleti. Lovely turn. Kingsley Coman picked off by Araujo. Barella. Bernardo Silva, look at Erling making that run. The ball is just perfection. Do we return the favour? We do. Rafinha buries it. 2-0 Barcelona. Sweat it one way, sweat it the other. Wipe your brow, take the 3 points. At least we hope so anyway. 2-0 up early doors. Luis Diaz. Nicely intercepted by Cucurella. Kessié. Tried a first time pass back to him, and Ferran Torres elected to take a touch. Marcos Llorente to Joao Felix. Options with him. He's found Matheus Cunha, who finds the back of the net. 2-1. That didn't take long. Let's hope that that's all they've got. But their 11 is very talented, so they definitely have the opportunity to get themselves back in this. They weren't 2-0 down for any longer than 5 minutes. Cucurella. A lovely take by Ferran Torres. Brilliant. Brilliant first touch. Haaland into Bernardo Silva. Let's try and do something that isn't a sweat, shall we? Kessié to Rafinha. Haaland. I'll lift it to try and find Ferran Torres, who will cut inside, look for a worldie. Oh! That's not a sweat! That's a worldie! Barca 3, Atleti 1. You've got to love those ones. Touch inside, and Ferran Torres showing just what quality he does genuinely have. He hasn't been as forthcoming with goals this season as he was last, but that was unstoppable. 3-1. We're having a wonderful day today. And what a time to get these performances in these 3 massive games. I hope that we can keep this going all the way through the Milan game as well, and will put us right in a great position for the Champions League Group Stage 2. Marcos Llorente. Ooh, snapshot from Joao Felix. Thankfully, straight at ter Stegen. Otherwise, they'd have not been 2 goals down again for more than about 5 minutes. Atleti firing warning signs saying, look, you might have scored a couple of sweat goals and a very good finish, but we can score 3 too. Haaland is available at the near post. It's gone towards the back and it will evade any Barcelona men. De Ligt flattens Cunha but can't get to the ball. Kessié flattens Kingsley Coman and does get to the ball. Bernardo Silva, look at the run from Ferran Torres. Can he do it again? No. Bernardo Silva, where do we go here? That's the question. Keeping it well. Barella, back to Bernardo again. Haaland. Oh, lovely movement by Ferran Torres. He's in! No! I couldn't have missed by less. Oh, Ferran's so close to a second for him and our 4th. Thumping, a real thick slice of the inside the post, back across the face of goal, nearly hitting the other post, and going out for a goal kick. Matheus Cunha off for them, and Oyan Sunset on. Is that the change to spark their revival fully? Just play it about. No need to rush it. Just play it about. Oh, lovely ball. Bernardo Silva. Expected the save from Oblak, but it still is a very good one. Whipped in. Get there with Rafinha. Not get there with Rafinha. Get there with Rafinha, though. Bernardo, first time. Oh, I wasn't far away. Brilliant connection. Just slightly askew with the accuracy. Wonderful technique, though. We'll give Messi a go through the middle at centre forward, though. It's what we did last year, actually. Used him in that role when he came back to the club in the January. And it worked quite well. But we haven't yet won La Liga. But we are making massive strides towards doing so in this final season. I'm pretty desperate after 3 years in the Premier League with Cambridge not getting the league title. Finishing 2nd 3 seasons in a row. Kind of want to make sure I get a league win under my belt. What are you doing, Marc-Andre? What? I would have lost my absolute shit. Thankfully, he somehow is able to keep it out and will stay at 3-1. Alvarez, Kondogbia, Marcos Llorente. Poor Poor from Marcos Llorente. That's not good enough. Rafinha out wide here to Ferran Torres. And look at Leo make the run. He's not anywhere near as quick as he once was. Can we score a worldie? Trying to somehow, from there, chip an 93 rated Jan Oblak. Probably not the brightest of ideas that I've had. But at 3-1 up with 5 minutes to go, I felt like I might as well go for something truly spectacular to add to that Ferran Torres goal and make me feel not quite so guilty about the 2 sweats in the first half. But who was that scoring a second? I'm not sure. Rafinha quickly looking for Bernardo. Oh, he's definitely onside. What their number 2's doing, I've no idea. Right, able to get that 4th means that the 2 sweats weren't what decided the fixture. What decided the fixture was some, again, ludicrous defensive AI. Where is the number 2 going and why is he sprinting in like that? So much deeper than everybody else in his lineup. As it happens, Bernardo Silva would have been onside anyway, probably, with the number 3, but he's definitely on with the number 2, and some of the defensive AI in this gameplay engine is truly broken. 4-1 we lead against Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano after a 3-1 win against Real Madrid. No, 3-0 win against Real Madrid, a 3-goal victory nonetheless. Right. AC Milan, you're next. I didn't realise that was Bernardo Silva's first goal in La Liga. I don't know whether to be pleased for him or frustrated that he hasn't gotten more. Milan look very similar to the first game. The only change is Dan-Axel Zagadou is in for Soyuncu in their defensive line. Magnon, Kalulu, Zagadou, Marcao, Teo Hernandez, Tonali and Guendouzi, Emil Smith-Rowe, Madison and Leao behind Dusan Vlahovic. They do have some options on the bench. Mikolenko's very good. Pabega's decent. Soyuncu obviously defensively. Jens Petter Hauger's not bad. Lundstrom's not great. But they can, of course, move Rafael Leao up top to striker. So I need to win this, really. I'm particularly nervous at the moment about our Champions League form. But if we do hear what we've done against both Madrid sides, then we're in a great position for the final day in the Champions League. But I am going to need to win this. We absolutely must not lose it, at the very least. I'll pull this back looking for Orlan again. And there's Barella. It's well blocked and cleared away by Milan. No first opening goal for us yet. It's loose. Can we get to that? Araujo's done very well. Now Sterling needs options, one of which is on the run there, Nicolo Barella. And Erling's round the corner. Erling's in. Erling scores. Barcelona 1, Milan 0. And how many times recently has that man been the man to score goal number 1 in a game for us? His movement is spectacular. So good. Raheem Sterling did well to get it under control and turn and find Barella, I think it was, pushing forward. And then little ball round the corner. Number 34 there, Marcao, didn't really know whether to close me down or try and mark the passing lane. In the end, did neither. And we've punished him for that indecision. We lead by a goal to 0, and that could be huge. Nicely intercepted by Barella. Sterling's off again. He's so good, Raheem Sterling. It just opens up. We win the ball back, and he's just off. He's like, play me in, I'm gone. Magnon with a great save. Whip this towards the back post, where Erling is there again, but Mike Magnon not to be beaten by a corner delivery. It's still 1-0. Really should have made it second with the chance to play in Raheem Sterling, or even a second teammate that was behind him with that ball from Erling Haaland, but we weren't able to do it. Hopefully, they won't punish us for that mistake the same way that we punished them for their indecision in the final third, or defensive third. They might be about to. They have done. Vlahovic sweeps home first time. Ter Stegen falls to the ground and puts his head in his hands, and so he may well do, because that wasn't necessarily right in the corner. I think it might have just been struck so cleanly and so early. He didn't get his feet set. It's not great goalkeeping from Ter Stegen there. He's just kind of flopped down underneath it. Yeah, it's not great goalkeeping. That's 1-1 though. Ferran Torres looking for Erling, finding him nicely. Tackled though by Sandro Tonali. That's excellent defensive work. Vlahovic looking for and finding Rafael Leao. Madison! Struck very well. Ter Stegen with a wonderful save. Why he can't do that for simple efforts like the Vlahovic one, I'm not sure. But he clearly is an exceptional goalkeeper. Rafael Leao's shot blocked. And actually, that could open up beautifully for us. Raheem Sterling's on the break, and we could be in behind. He's getting away. He's going to need support, though. Orlan is there. Arriving at the back post is Ferran Torres, whose header is brilliantly stopped by Mike Magnon. Two very good goalkeepers on the field today. And the second one comes to punch that. How's your touch? Not bad. Oh, a little bit of frame rate lag there. That was weird. Orlan went for a scorpion kick. Not really what I need in that situation, mate. Thank you very much. De Ligt. Forward to Barella. Sterling. Looking for and failing to find Ferran Torres. Will be level at 1-1 at the break. This game is far from over. It is a straight red. He went to his top pocket, so I thought, oh, it's just the yellow. I'm not going to talk about it. Sandro Tonali sent off. I was just jogging away with Raheem Sterling, waiting for the half-time whistle, and Sandro Tonali's come across and just flattened him. I don't know how that will change the way that this game plays. Milan might drop into a defensive shell, and we might find it extremely difficult now to actually find that second goal. It depends what they do tactically, but I don't know whether we'll breeze this or whether we'll actually come under pressure. Intriguing final 45 on the way. Here's Maddison, driven to Leao, and Theo Hernandez. They've upped the tempo here, AC Milan, in the second half, which is brave, given they've got less men on the field now. Guendouzi, Vlahovic, Guendouzi. I don't think they've made any changes tactically. No substitutions, no change in formation that I'm aware of. They're just cracking on with 10 men. Please, Elling! Such an important goal again from Haaland. He's at Zen. And thankfully, now we have a little bit of breathing room as well. Have they made... I don't think they have changed. Oh no, they've put Tonali at striker. So now they're playing Leao on the left, Maddison at cam, Guendouzi, Smith Rowe and Vlahovic. Inexplicably, the man that scored their goal has been dropped to the CDM position. You'd have thought they'd have put Maddison back there and then kept Vlahovic at cam, but they can do what they like. Let's see if they actually make a change now there's been a break in play. Although you'd have thought if they were going to make a change, they'd have done it at half-time. Are they going to make a substitution now? It's a simple finish for Haaland. Nope, doesn't seem so. In the 53rd minute, he has his 5th goal in his last 4 Champions League games, Erling Haaland. And we have a 2-1 lead here now at San Siro against the 10 men. But I'm not getting carried away until I have a second goal advantage. I'm not saying, or even contemplating, even thinking, let alone saying, that this game is done. Because you know it's not. Haaland, Barella, good footwork, Sterling, beats his man, stands it up, finds Smith Rowe only. A change for them now. Jens Petter Hauge coming on. Was that for Maddison? I didn't look like James Maddison going off. Oh no, it was Emil Smith Rowe going off. So Vlahovic is still at CDM. They've just got Jens Petter Hauge now on the right as a straight swap for Emil Smith Rowe on the wing. So still, they're playing a striker at CDM. Well, if the red card wasn't enough, now playing a striker at CDM with minimal defensive intelligence and tackling capabilities, that's almost like playing with 9.5 men rather than 10 men, because you're already one arm behind your back with the red card, and then to play such a strong offensive player well out of position in a defensive role, it's like half taping your other hand behind your back as well. As if things weren't bad enough or difficult enough already for this AC Milan side. The manager's just thrown them even further in the deep end. Barella across to Ferran Torres. Just can't find the space for a shot though. But Vlahovic just doesn't know what he's doing back there, does he? He's just nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Cucurella looking for Bernardo Silva. Found. Oh, Zagadou. That's a vital interception. Keeping AC Milan in the hunt for maybe stealing a point. 17 to go. Today we've got Sevilla next. As the first game of the next episode. Excellent pace there by Mazraoui. Things are going very well for us in La Liga. no worries there whatsoever at the minute. I'm really intrigued to see what this group stage table... What a header by Ferran Torres. Really intrigued to see what this group stage table looks like after this game. I'm making changes now. Haaland coming off. Oh, is that, who's that going to fall for? Is there a foul in there? Oh, there was, but it was Mazraoui using an arm. Just Haaland going off, I think, was the only... Oh, no, and I took Ferran Torres off for Messi as well. So 2 changes in the final third. So I'll look to just try and keep the ball in that area of the field and ensure that we get the dub. Inexplicably gifting me possession back again there, AC Milan. And this has been, well, actually, without any shadow of doubt, the best episode since the return of the save. It has to be, with the nature of the results and the teams that those results have been against. And so much activity, action and drama in all of the games as well. We're going to get to that first. We're not. 3 minutes to go at San Siro. We still don't have that third goal for security, though. And Rafael Leao... Cool. Cool. Cool story, bro. 2-2. Where my defence went, couldn't tell you. Classic FIFA. And again, we're thrown back into question with regards our progression from the group stage. Messi finds Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez, well, he swung and missed at it. Here's Bernardo Silva. Off the bar. Unbelievable. I can't... Okay, then. Right. A draw against AC Milan. 10 men of AC Milan. Well, as if there wasn't already enough drama and action in today's episode, there was a little bit more still to come. I don't know what that does for the group stage now then. We have Spartak Moscow in the final Champions League group stage game. And we are second. Oh, a stroke of luck. Had we won it against Milan, we would have been through. And because of our head-to-head against AC Milan, it means we only need a point against Spartak Moscow on the final day. Because if Frankfurt lose to AC Milan, we'll go level on... if Frankfurt lose to AC Milan and we draw with Spartak Moscow, we'll be on 8. Milan will be on 8. And we've drawn with them and beaten them. So on head-to-head, we'll go through. All we need is a point from that game against Spartak Moscow. But it could have been a lot simpler had we held on at the end of that game. I'm furious that we haven't, but... That's FIFA. That's football. Sevilla, Valencia and Spartak will be the 3 games that we play in the next episode because they're vitally important. Then it will be Betis, Deportivo La Coruña and Levante as we head... Deportivo La Coruña. It's Deportivo Alaves. As we head into the January transfer window and then have Levante. And then it's Alaves... Well, the Super Copa is going to take... Provided we beat Real Madrid, it's going to take up another couple of fixtures, isn't it? It's just busy over the Christmas period. But the league standing looks very good. And the Champions League, at least it's in our hands now. We could have already done it, but it's still in our hands now. Right, okay. That'll be all for today then. Thank you very much for watching. That was drama-filled, wasn't it? I enjoyed that, despite... the final AC Milan goal. I still very much enjoyed recording that episode. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you tomorrow for another.